Hey, I'm Red, and today we're going over everything that you need to know about the KILLSHOT assault rifle in Star Citizen. From completely stock with no attachments or customization, to putting some rarer pyroscopes and barrel mods to use. Let's get into it. Starting off, the KILLSHOT has no listed manufacturer, but it is very clearly a chop shop job of weapon parts. It's the first weapon in Star Citizen to have both laser and ballistic rounds in one weapon. As a fully automatic rifle with half of its 45 round magazine being 7.62 ballistic bullets, and the other being laser energy rounds. They fire one after another, so unless you're keeping count, you may not know which type is coming up next. Although they do very similar damage, with the ballistic round doing 14 damage per hit to the chest against heavy armor, and the laser round does about 12 damage per hit to the same. It has a noted range of 50 meters, but of course it's able to hit much further than that, past 200. And the laser round also gives it no damage drop-off with that round. With all of that, plus a 525 round per minute fire rate, really good recoil pattern even without attachments, it's a really solid weapon. So the KILLSHOT currently only weighs 480 micro-SCU, and each of its magazines weighs 0. Now this is obviously not final and is likely going to get changed very soon. It'll probably get increased to be the same weight as other rifles in its category, so around 13,000 micro-SCU for the weapon, and 480 micro-SCU for each of the mags. Now onto the mods and customization for the KILLSHOT. Starting off with its very strange dual barrel, it can fit size 2 attachments to the upper ballistic barrel, but nothing to the lower laser barrel. This is likely to change at some point so they both have their own slots, but currently the mod attached to the top barrel works for both of them. For example, the Tactic Suppressor 2, which reduces the damage by 8%, but also reduces the audible range that you hear it from by 60%, only attaches to the upper barrel, but it still suppresses the sound of the laser barrel, and so on. The KILLSHOT can also equip the Scion Compensator 2, which increases the audible range by 20%, and increases the recoil stability and smoothness by 30%. Then there's the Veil Flash Hider 2, which increases stability control and recoil smoothness by 15%. And of course the Pyro Attachments 2, with the Scion Scorch Compensator 2 going first, with an increased recoil stability and recoil kick of 40%, while reducing spread by 10%, and reducing the projectile speed by 12.5%. And we can't forget about the Scion Tweaker Compensator 2, which increases recoil stability by 70%, increases recoil smoothness by 50%, and increases both aim down sight time and spread by 25%. With all the barrel attachments out of the way, we have up to size 2 optics and scopes available for the KILLSHOT. Now, optics are a little bit different than other attachments, as each has their own reticle, style, and so on, so it's more of a personal preference than many of the other pieces. So I'm going to give you all the information for the magnification options, as well as which ones have low light toggles. Starting at 1x all the way up to 4x magnified optics, which all have low light variants, which are labeled LL. And the largest or most magnified scope available is the 5x scope, which has a built-in rangefinder too. For the last attachment space on the KILLSHOT, it's time for the size 2 underbarrel options. With a ton of different colors available, we have all the field lights and torch options, with red, purple, and standard white light too. These can be really helpful in dark or foggy locations, especially if your helmet torch is blocked by your weapon or the environment. Just keep in mind that these add no perks or stats to the KILLSHOT itself, and are simply a light toggle. And the very last option for the underbarrel area is the laser pointers. With a few different options available that all give you the same reduction in weapon spread by 12.5%, the only difference is the color. There's some green tracer laser pointers and some red 250E laser pointers, so it really depends on which color you want of the few there are. Now with all of the info and stats cleared up, it's worth mentioning the couple different paints and variants available. As the KILLSHOT only came out recently, there are only 2 variants so far. The salvaged metal and wood standard model, and the payback model, which is covered in alien bones and has a little bit more paint on it, the latter of which can't be looted yet unless you find it off a player's body. But this will likely change, and there'll be new paints and Wicklow versions to come, as well as the payback going into the normal loot pool in a few months. So that's absolutely all of the info you need to know about the Pyro AK, also known as the KILLSHOT rifle. Let me know if you found one in-game and how it compares to the other weapons in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.